ask you a question. When you woke up today, what was the first thing that determined your mood? Was it a notification on your phone? A critical email? The news? Maybe it was just the weather. For so many of us, our internal state is just a mirror, reflecting whatever is happening outside of us. We live in a reactive state. Think of it this way. You're a thermometer. If the world around you is hot, if you get cut off in traffic, or someone criticizes your work, you feel angry, stressed, and hot. If the world is cold, if you get praised or everything goes your way, you feel calm and happy. The problem with being a thermometer is that it's exhausting. You are constantly trying to control the outside world, just so you can feel okay on the inside. You are, in a very real sense, a puppet, and your strings are being pulled by your job, by other people's opinions, by everything but you. But there is another way. There is a moment in your journey when you can make a fundamental shift. It's the moment you stop being the thermometer and you become the thermostat. What does a thermostat do? It doesn't just read the room's temperature. It sets the temperature. It has an internal standard. It knows what it wants the environment to be, and it takes action to make the room align with its internal setting. This is what it means to be driven by your internal milieu, your own inner environment. This doesn't mean the world stops happening. The stressful email still arrives. The car still cuts you off in traffic, but the impact is different. When you're a thermometer, that stressful event is like a boulder dropped into a tiny puddle. It splashes all your peace away. When you're a thermostat, that same event is a small stone dropped into a vast, deep ocean. It makes a ripple, and then the water settles. Because your center is stable. Your peace is bigger than the problem. You gain a pause, that space between what happens to you and how you choose to respond. In that pause, you find your power. This is what it truly means to live from rest. Now, living from rest does not mean living in idleness. It's not about doing nothing. It means your actions are no longer fueled by anxiety. Think about it. You can work hard on a project because you are fueled by your purpose and your value of excellence, not because you are terrified of failure. You can have a difficult conversation from a place of clarity and compassion, not from a place of anger. Your energy is no longer wasted on reacting. It is now free to create. This is the moment you stop white-knuckling reality, trying to control every outcome. This is the moment you truly begin to thrive. You anchor yourself, not in the shifting sands of external circumstances, but in the deep, solid bedrock of your own being. My question for you today is, what is pulling your strings? And are you ready to become the thermostat,